Welcome back to the Ink and Imagination podcast. Today, we'll dive into the article, The Girl Back Then and War and Peace, the book that changed me. Books have always been magical companions, silent, yet capable of understanding our hearts more deeply than anyone else. I have always believed that every book comes to us with a sense of destiny, like a fated encounter. Some books simply pass by, leaving no trace. But there are others that, even long after we've closed them, remain etched in our souls, sometimes even transforming us entirely. For me, War and Peace by Lev Tolstoy is such a book. I read it in my senior year of high school, a time when everything within me was in turmoil. At 17, I was stepping into the strange threshold between childhood and adulthood. Academic pressures, family expectations, and the stirrings of unfamiliar emotions all swirled into a vortex from which I didn't know how to escape. In those chaotic days, I stumbled upon War and Peace on my father's old bookshelf, a book that, at first glance, made me want to run away. Over 1,200 pages of tiny text, a story revolving around the Napoleonic Wars, unfamiliar Russian aristocrats, and peasants. Honestly, I thought I would give up after the first chapter. But somehow the book held me, page by page, drawing me into its world before I even realized it. Beginning with the glittering soirees of the Russian aristocracy, the story swiftly transported me to a tumultuous Russia, where peace was as fragile as a delicate silk cloth torn apart by war. Within this vast setting, I met Pierre, an awkward, insecure young man grappling with profound questions about the meaning of life. I saw myself in Pierre, as if gazing into a mirror. Like Pierre, I was confused, unsure of what I truly wanted. I couldn't stop asking myself, is there anything in life truly worth pursuing? Pierre, with his clumsiness but genuine sincerity, accompanied me on a journey to seek answers for myself. Then I encountered Andrei, a man whose cold exterior concealed a burning desire for ideals and purpose. At 17, Andrei was someone I both admired and pitied. He once dreamed of greatness, dedicating his life to lofty ideals, only to realize that what he yearned for were mere illusions. I still vividly remember the scene where Andrei fell on the battlefield, gazing at the boundless blue sky, finally understanding the smallness of man before the vastness of the universe. That moment awakened me. I understood that sometimes we must learn to accept things beyond our reach. Natasha Rostova was a special character whom I both loved and resented. She symbolized youth, innocent, impulsive, but brimming with passion and sincerity. Natasha once made me furious with her recklessness when she betrayed Andrei, yet I couldn't bring myself to hate her. Natasha embodied the mistakes every young person makes, yet she learned to rise, to mend, and to grow. I realized that youth is inherently imperfect, and it is precisely these stumbles that shape the growth that follows. But War and Peace is not merely a story of individuals. It is also the story of a nation, a land. The chapters on the Napoleonic Wars made me grasp the brutality of war and the profound losses it brings. The Russian peasants, silent figures enduring every wound to protect their homeland, left an indelible impression on me. I can never forget their image: calloused hands, mud-caked feet, yet hearts brimming with love for their country. When I closed the book, I didn't just feel a pang of regret at leaving Pierre, Andrei, and Natasha's world, but also a sense that I had undergone a genuine journey. That book was not merely a story, but a moment of personal growth. I learned that peace and war are not just opposites, but inseparable facets of life. That happiness is intertwined with sorrow, and maturity is incomplete without pain. Pierre taught me how to question life. Andrei taught me how to pursue ideals, yet know when to let go. Natasha taught me that mistakes are not the end, but an opportunity to begin again. And Lev Tolstoy taught me that literature holds the power to change people. Not just their thoughts, but their very souls. Even now, whenever I face challenges, I recall Andrei's starry sky, Pierre's gentle smile, and the resilience of the Russian peasants. Those characters, those pages, remain a source of strength for me to keep moving forward. Stronger, braver, and with a deeper love for life. War and Peace not only changed me, but also opened before me a new world, one of understanding, love, and steadfastness.